Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of Kentucky Fried Coin Ops. Hope you're all having a lovely holiday season. We're going to get a couple things out of here. Cue a different playlist. So for those that have questioned and called it into question, yes, there is a Snow Brothers 2. I actually was not aware of this until recently myself, so news to me all the same. So, turn this down a little bit. I'd like to be able to hear myself. It's a sick Arkanoid remix, though. So, as you can tell from the images, there actually isn't a lot of information out there about this game. I couldn't find a manual at all, so I'm not going to say that one doesn't exist, but if it does exist, it sure hasn't been uploaded, so we'll just get to have a look at all of this cool artwork that we have here. Definitely not Japanese exclusive. It was also released in Europe. Okay, so let's get started. Snow Brothers 2, full title being Snow Brothers 2 with New Elves, which is a meme for the game, is a 1994 platform arcade video game developed and published by Toplin under their Hanafram label. The way I see it, as an aside, this actually is one of the more significant aspects of the development of this game. I want to say this was Toplin's last arcade game under any banner during that time period. It was kind of like, in some ways, it was considered their swan song. Toplin, well known for creating many shmups from that time frame, and also a number of other interesting titles like Knuckle Bash, which will most assuredly get a KFC episode in the future, and of course the original Snow Brothers. They weren't really churning out much by the mid-90s. They kind of got more or less pushed out by the fighting game craze because they didn't really have anything like that going on. Knuckle Bash was about the closest they got to a fighting game, and that was just a beat 'em up with like a fighting game presentation. That said, so while it is one of the last games to be created by Toplin and the sequel to Snow Brothers, released earlier in 1990 on multiple platforms, in the game, players assume the role of one of the playable characters rescue a kidnapped princess from captivity. I'll get into this a bit later, but one major difference from the previous is that instead of just playing as Nick or Tom, who play identically, you have a choice of 4 characters of whom to play as. I'm gonna load this up here. This is from a Toplin wiki that's available online. It does list the names of the other characters, but I don't know if this is canon or not. Mainly because in this article, it refers to the retaining Snow Brother as Nick, whereas Wikipedia's article refers to as Tom. And those are their names, Nick and Tom, but only one of them came back. And I think most outlets agree that it's Tom. So we'll just say that it's Tom. For current considerations, as of 2019, the rights to the title is owned by a company called Tatsujin, founded back in 2017 by former Toplin member Masahiro Yuge, and now affiliate of Japanese arcade manufacturer EXA Arcadia, alongside many other Toplin IPs. For the gameplay, this game was also composed uncredited by both Osamu Ota and Ryuichi Yabuki. The soundtrack's very good. Like, really, really, really good. The boss theme is an absolute banger. So, like its predecessor, Snow Brothers 2 with New Elves is a platform game similar to Bubble Bobble, where players must traverse through 6 increasingly difficult worlds composed of multiple stages, each with a boss at the end that must be fought before progressing any further to ultimately rescue the kidnapped princess as the main objective. In most circles, these are referred to as single-screen platformers because you only play on one screen at a time, and while they do have platforming elements, you're not actually jumping from one sequence to the next. You go into a room, you beat all the enemies, then you advance to the next room. Players fight enemies by throwing snow at the enemies until it is completely covered and turns into a snowball, while partially covered enemies in snow cannot move until it shakes off. Once an enemy has been turned into a snowball, the player can roll it and rebound off of walls until eventually shattering against a wall, trapping enemies on its way. In this game, you can also stand on top of a snowball and kick it while you're standing on it, which is really fun to do. And actually has some good strategic elements. As mentioned before, a new addition are 3 new playable characters, each with their own method of dispatching enemies from the playfield. However, the snowman Nick was omitted in the sequel. So according to Wikipedia, Tom is the retained Snow Brother from the original. Of note, while I have 1cc this game, I have not played any of the characters that are not Tom, so we'll be focusing on classic Snow Brothers gameplay today. They actually do play differently. Different trajectories on their shots and things like that, and I haven't spent the time with them, and they have different learning curves, so perhaps another day. Another gameplay objective is to complete the words extra at the bottom center by grabbing orbs left by defeated enemies. The changes between letters and completing extra, which gives the player an extra life, in addition to immediately advancing to the next stage. So there actually is some strategy to completing the word extra, as in addition to getting an extend, which is already great, you skip the stage you're on, which in the speedrun is actually quite valid. In fact, I know I showed this on Hello, and I did that for meme reasons, but I'm actually gonna open my volume mixer real quick. Mute that, and we'll start it up. Of note, in MAME, the dip switch controls what region you're playing it on. I prefer the Japanese version for a couple of reasons. One will certainly be shown off. Snow Bros. As with the first entry, the game hosts a number of hidden bonus secrets to be found, which are crucial for reaching high scores to obtain extra lives. I believe the only extend occurs at 100k, which happens really early, so once it happens, the score no longer matters unless you're playing an actual score run. I do think it's cool that this version of the game actually has 4 playable characters, though. Well, not 4 playable characters, but you can have 4 characters on screen at the same time. The original, you could only have 2, because there were only 2 characters, you see. If a single player is downed, their characters immediately respawn. When you respawn, you lose all power-ups, so dying sucks, and one-hit deaths are a thing in this game. Getting hit by enemy fire cladding and single obstacles will result in losing a life, as well as a penalty decreasing the character's firepower and speed to its original state. Once all lives are lost, the game is over unless the player inserts more credits to the arcade machine to continue playing. As mentioned. Development and release. Snow Brothers 2 with New Elves served as one of the final projects to be developed by Toplin, as the company ceased development of shoot 'em up genres prior to their closure. The soundtrack was co-composed, as previously stated, by Osamu Ota and Ryuichi Yabuki, although neither are credited as such in the game. According to Junya Inoue, the project was developed by then freshman members at Toplin. If it was freshmen and they got the soundtrack they did, like, they deserve a medal. Snow Brothers 2 with New Elves was released in arcades in April 1994 under Toplin's then newly formed Henaframe label, becoming one of their last games to be released for ceasing operations and declaring bankruptcy in March of the same year. According to Japanese website Institute of Game Culture Conservation, the game is distributed in lower numbers, and prior to launch, the title was first showcased to the public in a playable state at the 1994 AU show. On April 25th, 2018, an album containing music in the title, as well as its predecessor's soundtrack, was published exclusively in Japan by City Connection under their Clarence Disc label. Be curious to know what running that soundtrack would cost. In more recent years, the rights to Snow Brothers 2 with New Elves, its predecessor, and many other IPs from Toplin are now owned by Tatsujin, a company named after Truxton's Japanese title that was founded in too many years here. Founded in 2017 by former Toplin employee Masahiro Yuge, who are now affiliated with arcade manufacturer EXA Arcadia. Furthermore, a remake of the game titled Snow Brothers 2 Special is currently being developed by CRT Games and is scheduled to be released on both the PC and Switch in late 2024. If I'm not mistaken, I actually believe that might have already come out. Let's go check the Steam library to be sure, shall we? I do not have the game, but I can always see if it's available for purchase, you know? Whoop. Bob Goblin, congrats on the streak. What's up, Sensible Streamer? Yep, it actually is available. Currently available on Steam for... Well, hang on. Partially correct. The demo is available. So you can download the demo for free, which I'm actually going to go ahead and do right now. Because why not? Looks like it actually has some more content too, possibly more characters. And yeah, it looks like you can actually just play the original on here, so that's pretty neat. Now, can you do it in the demo? I have no clue. Ooh, Bubble Bobble remix. As mentioned, I couldn't find anything pertaining a manual about this game. So the best I've got is some of this information from the Toplin Wiki, including this flyer we've got here. Let's see if I can get a bigger one. Nope, not to be. Oh, while we're remixing the house. There we go. That's not that much better. Classic. But yeah, the game has some very colorful and cool artwork, particularly in the promotional material. I quite like it myself. This was not the first game I learned for this month for my personal project every December called Jingle LRock, but it was the first. It became the first bigger game that I wanted to tackle. I started the month off by doing some easier stuff like Cool Borders and Alpine Racer. I originally wanted to do the first Snow Brothers, but the first Snow Brothers is quite a bit longer. This stage overall, even with the 2 auto-scrollers, is only 26 stages total, including boss fights. The original Snow Brothers is 50, so it's about half the length, and it just seemed like a task I wanted to take on with the amount of time that I had. And it took a little bit less than a week to get there. That would be my Steam notification. We have some time, and I'm able to get the 1cc early. I may just look into the Steam version to see what's different. Anyway, do apologize I don't have any additional information to share in regards to manual and such. That's always one of my favorite things to find, but I just honestly could not find anything for this one. Let's go ahead and actually kick up the music here. How that looks. Some of the music output in this game is quite loud. Be warned. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, and of course the story is because it's a game from this time period. We have a princess to rescue. So let's go ahead and pop her credit in. So one thing I'll show first, of course, naturally, I already screwed it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and change the region to Europe to show one of the reasons I prefer not to run the European version. Might have to boot it down and boot it back up. I'm so used to pressing F2 to go into dip switches that I thought it was the same for this game, but the dip switches are actually available in the menu there. So let me see if I can get out of it this way. Okay, there we go. So, I'm actually going to turn this down a smidge if that's okay. So, this is reason number 1 I don't like playing the European version. These character select profiles are quite cursed, to say the least. Like, it's one of the more noteworthy and memorable things about this game, and I think it's for all the wrong reasons. If that's your thing, you want to look at stuff that looks like this, by all means, have at it. It's not my brand. It's just too weird to look at. Particularly I don't know what the guy on the right's doing. I don't know what he's looking at, but I don't want to ask questions either. So let's go ahead and load up the version we were playing. Lots of versions of this game. Of note, I've not played the US version of this game at all. I imagine it's probably closer to the European version than anything else. Turn this down a little bit. Okay. Just checking my levels. And here we get much more suitable artwork that still looks really good. Let's start off by doing a little bit of this. Unlike the first one, you can drop down to the next level down by pressing down and jump. The screen also doesn't advance until you press down and jump, or until you collect all the items. I got things backwards there. So if you kill all the enemies with one snowball, you get this bonus with a bunch of points. We got our first power-up, which is the yellow power-up. Not my favorite to get first. Range up of the 3 is the least important in my opinion. Get that. We We also have these hidden chests, and I've actually missed one in the previous room. Yeah, power up is a good one to have. I'll still be looking for speed up. This will count as one. There we go. Still no red. It's unfortunate. So we're still missing the red power-up, which is speed up, which is very good. Quite essential to our game plan, because we like to go fast. Oh, okay. Looks like we're not going to see that for a bit. I want to make sure I still have the T left as far as extra goes. So here's our first boss. It's a big slot machine. Tony, this boss theme is awesome. Japanese version, you like to hit him 6 times. And there we have it. Still no speed up, which is kind of a concern, but let's see what happens here. This is probably my favorite stage theme. I love the stage 2 theme. Okay, so did we get the trophy? I think we did. No, we actually didn't. Okay, that's unusual. Not sure what to do here. So I was supposed to be able to get a trophy in this room that allows you to do some really busted things. Hopefully I'm gonna talk about it at some point. Take you out. Take you out. Actually, I'm gonna wait until that T shows up. So that'll get us our skip. We had to waste the skip, sadly, but we still get the extend, and that part's great. Sucks we missed one. Oh wait, there's a speed up down there. I have to get that. Okay, now we can actually move fast, which is great. Get this little motion too, which is really fun. Take you out. Down. On to our second boss. This is probably my favorite boss in the game in terms of look. It's a giant face on the front of a train. And he's wearing a mawashi. Just amazingly Japanese. I did not mean for that to happen. Okay, I messed that up a little bit. Big thing here is to dodge the snot rockets. As long as you stay here, he'll always fire at that platform. Take that out. Do that. Two hits. Only takes 10 hits to take him down. Take that. And actually have to wait this one out to avoid soft locking the game. Wait for him to come back. Throw it again. Now, as long as we don't go over there, we won't soft lock. Okay. There is the chance he can just stay in that mode forever, and the game doesn't allow you to progress. So this is our first auto-scroller for World 3. Where the princess is right now is actually a pretty important visual cue. We have this hidden chest. We're going to open it, get a trophy, turn into a superhero, and that allows us to skip a ton of platforming. Unfortunately, I still missed that jump. Collision detection for jumps in these stages is weird sometimes, as you can plainly tell. I've also missed some jumps just from going too fast in terms of walk speed, which I don't love. I put this here. Okay, I guess I didn't shove him. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, now I got some things to deal with. I really did not want to take that death, and I can't stress that enough. I thought I pressed the button to push him, and I guess I didn't. We'll see how things look going into the final stretch. That'll complete the stage. Shredder helmet over there. Rocket takes off. This is also of note the only world that doesn't have a boss. Alright, so now we're on our quest to get our power-ups back. Take this guy out. Okay, that's a one-shot. That's good. Got our blue power back already. This is also, I believe, the only world that has screen wraps. You can go through the bottom of the stage to get to the top of the stage. Right down here. Okay, still want speed up, but this is okay so far. Here we're gonna drop down to the right. Take this bird, take that bird. Red power up? Nope. Every power up in this game is a different cocktail, which, you know, why you have a kid-friendly game with alcohol in it is beyond me, but I didn't develop this game, so I don't have an answer for that. There's still no power-ups. That's very unfortunate. Fortunately, when you take it, as mentioned, when you take a death, sometimes just lose out on everything. Put this weight out. Wow, nice dodge. Literally did nothing and got to avoid. All right, so this is the hardest boss in the game. And it's definitely not the final boss, but it is the hardest. Any 2v1 boss is usually gonna be a pretty big challenge for a game like this. Get a lot of damage that way, which is good. You also don't get power-ups in boss fights, so I'm foolish to try to wait that out. Some damage that way. When they lose the shell, they're down to 1 hit, so I only need to hit the orange one more time. He was faster than my shot was. Yeah, that was one too many deaths. But 3 deaths by the end of that fight means the 1cc is just not happening, so we'll try again. I'd at least like to try to get A clear before we move, or like look into other options. But that death on stage 3 was just inexcusable. I missed too many things. Good old juice cocktail. There is also one thing I forgot about that's not irrelevant. It's actually in 1-2, so it'll be right here. All the way to the top. It's actually a hidden chest. It's gonna have a hidden letter for us. One we already had, very good. That's not a big deal, but I would definitely like to have better power-up luck this time around. Starting off with yellow is not where I want to be, but better than starting off with nothing. With really good luck, you can have every power-up by the end of stage 1-3, which is where we are now. Didn't happen this time. Sometimes you just get duplicates and you just can't do anything about it. I messed up there. I'm supposed to keep that there. That still might work. No, this guy got it out of the way. Thankfully, we got the speed up we needed. To the top. That guy's the only one I tend to miss for whatever reason. I'm actually gonna wait this close, turns into an E. Want to make sure I have T going into 2-2. Back to our slot machine. Okay. Believe that's the fastest you can go in that fight. Up we go. Princess is still kidnapped. We gotta go do things. There's the trophy I was looking for. So we saw the trophy sort of a little bit earlier. But here we're gonna see it in full force. Turn to a superhero, grab this T, and we get to skip 2-2. And the duration of the superhero effect still goes into 2-3, which is pretty great. I wanted to make sure he got taken out. If you kill that guy at the top, you get a lot of items, and I wasn't fast enough. Had a little bit left there. There we go. Okay, we're fully powered up now. Go up here. Get some crawlers. Crawlers sound really good right now, by the way. Back to our train. Up. Wait. Yeah, I believe once the green star pops out of his head, you're good to go. But if you try attacking him while he's in that form, it can actually mess it up. Just keep mashing jump till we can get up there. Take our trophy. Do wish it went one floor higher than that, but I guess that would be asking too much. Wait this out. I never messed that up until today. Wild. Okay. Much better. Actually got to the top death list this time. Okay. Let's start off by doing this. I come over here and actually stand underneath that guy to manipulate him to come down. Very much for the best, because if you don't, then you don't get this full one cycle of enemies. Very, very useful. Bouncy, bouncy. So we can hit him. There we go. Not good enough for one cycle, but I'll take it. Mango. Drop off here. Probably wait for that to bump. Then I think it might miss an enemy. I forget. There we go. I missed that guy. Good for him. Would not mind trying to get one more extend, but that may not be up to me from this point. Okay, good enough. So the good news is we're back to the hardest boss with full power-ups. Unfortunately, it's still the hardest boss even when you're fully powered up. Just a lot of memorization and a lot of good gameplay that has to go into this fight. Oop, over here. So I try to keep these ensnared for at least the time being. Okay. I like the fact he gets a retreat there. The speed strat for this fight is really, really cool, but it's very difficult. I've only practiced it a handful of times, and it's disgusting for sure. So when you get down to one lizard, he gets to start doing spread shot from his back, which is really strong for them. Oh, I can't believe it didn't hit me. I'm just gonna leave that out. Rid of him. Kill him, please. Thank you. Tried to shove that twice and didn't get it. Alright, stage 4 boss deathless is something I'm very happy with. So Underworld 5, this is the last world that actually features stages. I'm just gonna let these guys drop down. These guys are pretty dangerous. There we go. Get a different letter, take a T. Hopefully we'll see an R. Those blue star fields are actually teleporters, which are really good. Oh, I went one too high. Darn. This could be a problem. Of note, if you go to either the left or the right side in this stage, it's a death. Like, you can't actually get out of there. Okay, I managed to recover. Like, that item on the right is gonna vanish eventually. But as long as it vanishes, it can't kill me. Otherwise, I'd be stuck down here. Okay, there we go. That. I'll wait over here for the bird. Let it catch me so I can catch those cookies. There we go. Good enough. This one's fun. This little teleporter trick. No, oh, I forgot they came from above. What a mix-up. Hate to see it. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Dodge one, missed the other. Still not the end of the world. I'm more than likely okay, but we'll see. Gonna get rid of you. Okay, that's not great. All right, we're good. All right, there we go. So the stage 5 boss is quite the thing. It's this twerking rabbit with some Elvis impersonators. This fight isn't quite as bad without power-ups. You definitely want them if you can get them, but I think it's a lot more manageable than the stage 4 boss. We also have assists from the wall that pushes snowballs for us. This is nice. Go down one. So she's gonna start changing colors as she takes damage. What I'd like to be able to do is kill her before she gets into the red, or before she can do anything once she's in the red, but that could be a fool's errand. Green so far, okay. Proper platforming up and down here is critical. Can't stress that enough. Whoa, too far. And go down here. Okay, she's in the red now. But the real hazardous stuff won't start for a bit at least. I didn't want that to happen. A couple more hits should do. There we go. So if you don't kill her before that point, she starts doing this move where she bounces off the ground. That can actually be difficult to avoid while having to dodge all the other stuff. Okay, so this is the last stage, which is awesome, but we don't have power-ups, so that's not awesome. Also missed that snowball jump. What to make do. Okay, these rockets are the biggest pain in this stage by far. Break that open, hope I don't forget anything. Whoops. Let me up, please. There we go. Wait this out. We'll be safe on this platform. Okay. Some Yoku blocks. Okay, I want to see if I can get rid of this rocket. Or at least feel like I can ignore him. Okay, that's good for now, I think. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to throw something at him. I don't know why I just treat him like a big obstacle. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed here. I really should have gotten rid of this rocket. Let's go ahead and do that now. We've got 2 lives left, so there's still a chance. Thankfully, the final boss is pretty easy. That was a hurdle for sure. Get him, please. Thank you. These disappear. Okay, I'm actually gonna push this over here, go jump. Didn't want that, but I had to get rid of the rocket. We'll wait for another bird. Okay, there we go. Go over this way. Put in a Yoku block. Okay. Okay, so here's our boss. This boss is actually really simple. But I didn't think it was simple until I learned a visual cue. For the first half of the fight, he just spits enemies at us, which is exactly what we want. So we're just gonna keep throwing this back. Doesn't matter what plateau he's on, we get to just keep throwing him. When he gets to the second half is where things start to change up a bit. Come on. So you notice when he puffs his cheeks, if it's just one puff, he's gonna throw an enemy. If he does 2 puffs, he's gonna throw a fireball, which means we have to dodge. Okay, that's an enemy. Eventually, he'll start doing fireballs across each platform level. Like, he'll go bottom, then middle, then top. Unfortunate. There we go. I think one more hit should do it. That's a fireball. There we go. Not the cleanest 1cc since we had 3 deaths, but actually 2 deaths, but 1cc all the same. Actually, no, it was 3. Okay, so I was wrong. So what am I doing? Forgot what show this is. So yeah, Snow Brothers 2, not overtly difficult. It does have some difficult spots. The stage 4 boss in particular is kind of a nightmare, and stage 5 has its quirks, but still very manageable. And the last stage is probably the hardest thing in the game, but even that's learnable, even with the shoddy platforming this game has. That's a nice 1cc. That emote, that is. Save the princess, topple the bad guy with the shredder helmet. And thank y'all for the GGs. They're back. I always thought that part was weird. It's like, oh no, the aliens came back and bad things are gonna happen. So I'm gonna do something I have not done with this game yet. I'm actually gonna mess around a little bit with some of the other characters. See how that looks. May like it, may not. We'll see. This will be my first time doing it. I understand this character is not very good. And I don't know about Hard Hat here or the goggles. Let's have a look at the goggles. So he brings it in, but he also shoots up only. Interesting. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot worse right off the bat. These go upward, okay. Downside of that, since I don't know how that room works, I don't know how to obtain the power-ups. Let's try elsewhere. Boop, 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 ba-doot-doo-doot-doo-doot. It plays like any single screen platformer. That can include Tumble Pop, Die to Go-Go, Zoopapa, Nightmare in the Dark, Bubble Bobble. Like, they all have very similar mechanics and formatting. Take a look at this character. Oh, you only fire in that direction. No letters. This is some radically different gameplay. Oh, it bounces. Fair. So the tricky thing about power-ups is, to get power-ups, you need to be able to do chains, like what I just did there. And even then, they're random. That was robbery. I'm just gonna try one more of the last characters. Yeah, the issue with these other characters is they radically change gameplay, and being able to chain enemies together, like I was doing with Tom in the very beginning, is essential. So these other characters end up being not what I want them to be. I may just go check out the Steam version. So that's pretty decent. So far, this seems the most like playing Tom. The range doesn't seem to be as good. Maybe that's part of the problem. Duplicates, no. Whoosh. So far, his character seems okay. Maybe there's something I'm missing. That was awkward. Can't believe that almost had me. Okay, so I'm one power up away from where I want to be. Guessing this is gonna behave similarly. I still don't have the speed power up, which I don't love. Oops, missed the cycle. Oh, you actually get double damage sometimes. That's cool. So we'll go up here. He turns into a pirate. Nice. I'm actually gonna wait that out. I want the A. Okay. See if I can head up here and get T. There we go. Only difference is we'll probably have a little bit of this stage to play. Awkward. Come on, bird. There we go. Still counted. Nice. Go, go, gadget superhero. Hike all the way to the top. You have to be really careful about those bombs. They behave like a Bomberman bomb would. Still don't have a speed power up. That's a little bit concerning. I am gonna want that. This is what we call bad RNG, kids. A little bit trolly. See how this behaves. We'll jump for joy. Dun, 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 dun. The crouch animation's cute. This way. Oh, nice. Actually finished that faster. Is this the true speedrun character we needed all along? Okay, so I'm gonna go find that hidden chest. Hello? There we go. His superhero duration doesn't last as long. So that's a downside. Pretty relevant one, too. Do not want to miss that. Collision detection on platforms in this game is tricky. Like, it's definitely not developed with the player in mind. Okay. Still no red power-up. Would like that to change. Still not terrible. I just kind of want that. Okay, so same here. We're gonna do this. See how this works. Not quite as well. Still no red power up. Down here. Definitely getting trolled here. I've had something like 4 or 5 duplicate power-ups. Don't love it. Oh, there's a hidden chest here. I'd like to break it open, please. Sure. Not super concerned about our bird here. Way more concerned about getting red. This one up here. This is quite something. I mean, I know this is my first time playing this character, but not having speed power up yet is very perplexing. The game really doesn't want to play nice right now. Gotta wait this out. Yep, he jumped right underneath me. That's really unfortunate. Like, that's completely my mistake. That's on no one but me, but I don't know. This run was looking dice because these power-ups just aren't cooperating at all. I don't really know what to do. Without range, this fight becomes a lot harder, so there's a chance I may just reset here. Didn't really want to do that yet, but that's okay. Whew, almost had me. Okay. Wasn't really much I could do about that. That was just game being lame. Yeah, I tried to drop down and I wasn't fast enough. Shocking. Of relevance, the enemies here in this fight are actually really, really fast. Like, they have very fast movement speed up and down and side to side. So that presents a challenge on its own. Can I push that, please? Okay, so I got the second hit. I guess I did have 2 deaths in this fight. All right, let's go see how this goes. These guys drop down. These spring enemies are the only enemies that can go down a platform. Of note. Okay, let's get the E. Entirely possible there's another extend in my future. Okay. 1 power up is good. Take that. I didn't want to go down yet. It was really scary. Really not trying to go down that early. Power ups, please. There's the speed up I've been looking for an eternity. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, so we have the 2 best power-ups, which is good. Okay. That'll work. On to our friendly rabbit. This is still very much a possibility. Okay. Do that. It's a little awkward. Gotta watch out for the enemies coming from above. Somehow that didn't get pushed. Second time it did. Okay, I can see where this boss fight's a little awkward with this character. The water gets rid of additional ammunition we could be using. But it can also create more ammunition, which is useful if it works. Okay, so here's where the bouncing is going to come in. Okay, cool. Got the rebound. That attack on its own wouldn't be so bad. It's the fact that it happens along with the other enemies that are flying up that creates issues. So we get some of this stuff. All right, so 2 lives in a dream to 1 CC this with the new character. See what happens. Oh, please. All right, never mind. Don't love it. That platform is awkward sometimes. Wait this one out. All right, you I want to get rid of. You caused way too many issues last time. A little bit gun-shy there. These falling Pop-Tart looking enemies are also an issue. They're completely invincible. You can't interact with them at all. They can just damage you. Okay. We're up here. Actually, no, I gotta go this way. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay. On to our boss. First time I fought this boss with this character, so I'm excited to see what happens here. Does suck we lose a little bit of damage doing that. But I think that's unavoidable, sadly. Oh, there's fire. Come on. Yeah, that's fine. Missed an enemy, that's cool. If they're stuck at the wall like that, I can't use them, so we'll just pretend it's dead. It's a dead issue. Okay. New 1cc with a new character. Neat. First time I've ever done that on KFC. I don't know, I guess I've told this character's supposed to be bad, but I mean, that was clearly fine. Can't gripe that. Make sure to get that one highlighted. It is some goods. Hello, Dumpo. Of the 3 other characters, this one definitely plays the most like Tom, so that was very accessible. Not bad, not bad. With new elves. All right, cool, good beats. Actually did not mind that character. So for my last hour, let's go ahead and load up the Steam version and see what's different. I don't think I'm gonna play the remake just yet. I just wanna see if in the demo, first of all, I wanna see if you can actually play the older version in the demo. We're gonna kill this real quick. Take that out. Okay. This is going to take a moment. I do have to, you know, create a new scene for the game and all that good stuff. So bear with me. It's also probably going to look a little bit awkward. because it's going to start in 16:9. Oh, it's so cute. As mentioned, the full version of this is not available yet. Right now, it's just in demo form. I'm working on the imagery, bear with me. Right now, it's just showing us the control scheme, which looks about how you'd think it would. There we go. I do hope you can change some of that. What is rapid attack? And of course, we come to the weird part of Steam where you just sometimes just can't interact with the screen because reasons. Looks like we can play the original. So this is unusual. I can press enter on either remake or original, and all it does is shows the control scheme. And that's not how demos are supposed to work, so clearly I'm doing something wrong. Because I don't know how to Steam, and someone really needs to teach me. Like, I'm not interacting with it at all. What's it did that? Okay, so A jumps back. Apparently X also goes back. Like, you can't even move between controller types. This is a little bit awkward. No. To YouTube we shall go. Thankfully the music jams, so that helps. Yeah, I don't know. I can't interact with anything. I can't even press escape to do anything. So let's Alt F4 this and try again. Just go directly into Steam, to the library. This is the big issue I have with Steam games. I know MAME gets a lot of flack for having, like, weirdness that can occur with configuration, but Steam doesn't have much. I mean, I'll try it. Like, I pressed, I do like this little demo here. Very cute. CRT games. Oh, now we get something. So I'm guessing enter is just information. It says R to start, but R doesn't start. Oh. Okay, so you can't play the original in the demo. I understand now. Oh no. The curse. So the good news is we got the, we know how to start the game. Bad news is I don't know how to get stick to work. So I definitely have my I definitely have my controller inserted, but I'm not getting an input out of it. All right, let's try again. For some reason, S is what allows you to advance. I don't get that either, but I didn't design this. I feel like Steam is one of those things that would be infinitely accessible if you decide to play every game on keyboard, and that's just not me. So. It's still giving me nothing. Guess I'm playing it like this. Don't love it. Oh, hey, you can change the color. Neat. Be red. That looks familiar. Sounds familiar, too. What's up, Smitty? Too late. It's definitely red. That's better animated for sure. So far, it controls the same, but I just wish I could play it on a controller. Yeah, so this is my problem with playing on keyboard. I'll explain. You have to assign the keypad, not the far right keypad, but up, down, left, right, underneath, you know, delete, end, page down, to your movement, and buttons are on the left, and my brain doesn't work that way. Like, if I'm not moving using my left hand, like, I can't play the game, so. And you can't, and if I could change, like, number pad to buttons, I'd be okay with that, but for some reason, this just doesn't want to accept stick as an option, even though it clearly says so, and this is the kind of stuff about Steam that really drives me up the freaking wall, so. I don't know what to say. Games built-in support. Cool. View layout. Yeah. Not much help either. It's a shame. I'd kind of like to play this just to see how it feels. It looks updated. So far, for the first level, it played the same. I can't get any response from my actual controller, and that's unfortunate. Give me a different letter this time. Interesting. Yeah, it still doesn't see it. Try something bold. Look at my Xbox 360 controller. Of course, I plug in a controller, and now this one works perfectly. Although I'm willing to wager. Well, no, I'm not going to bother with it now. I've already got it worked over. So it recognizes a pad, but not a stick of the exact same hardware. I don't understand. But maybe it's not in my wheelhouse to understand. Okay. So let's play it like this. You have to hold it to skip. Okay, jump and attack are inverted, but that was weird. And so far, this is definitely Snow Brothers 2. Wow, he went real fast. Hidden chest is still here. Would definitely like to have the option of a power up there, but I got trolled a little bit. Music sounds just about the same. Give me an A, please. Thank you. Thankfully the cocktails last longer. Oops. The enemy movement patterns are very different. Like the enemy behavior I'm used to is not occurring here. Hello. That was really scary. Oops, already had that one. See how the boss looks. So right at the start, you can jump, but you can't move left and right. So I feel like that's already more difficult by default. Miss. So during this little jump pattern, he's completely invincible. You can't interact with him at all. If he touches you, you die, and if you try to roll a ball into him, it's not going to do anything. Fever number 1. Same agonizing sound effect. Got the 100,000 extend. That's good. Cutscene looks exactly the same. Move on. I really want to make you have to hold to skip this kind of stuff. That is unfortunate. Did not want to miss him. So I want that to be an E. But I want this first. So the trophy won't activate until the next stage, which is really nice. I'm gonna go grab this T. Hope it's a T. Oh, there's no letter. Cool. That's not supposed to happen that way. Already quite a few things happening I'm not used to. So definitely not an exact remake. Ooh, good thing it is for iframes. You need to stop, please. Alright, our bird is being aggravating. I'm gonna wait. Okay, wasn't there long enough. I didn't even see the apple until it was way too late. Bomb's quite loud. Man, they just weren't having it, were they? A few things not going the way I want them to. We can make do, but this is starting to get discouraging. So cleared that out. There we go. Get our beans. It's a waste of a skip, but the extend is the important part anyway. Dangan Train, that's his name. He also has better animation now. It's not rocket. Oh, you get two attempts? Okay. That could change things. Man, he gets way more bites of the apple now. Don't love it. Already don't love this. Yep. So, my goal with this boss fight in the original is never let him go to the left, because that changes up the enemy patterns quite a bit to the point where I'm not used to them. But this version of the boss doesn't go quick enough for that to be a possibility. It's just gonna happen no matter what. Very unfortunate. Feels like an entirely different fight. I'm also just not getting hits. What a troll. That slow-mo was something. Still, not a good death to take. To put it mildly. Also, won't be able to get any power-ups in the World 3. Skip this. There goes the princess. World 3, got our auto-scroller. I'm gonna wager that hidden chest is still there. There we go. Oh, we don't get to go that far at all. I was afraid of that. You just can't take jumps too early in this game, otherwise stuff like that happens. Jump does feel a bit floatier here, though, which is nice. Need to go a little bit higher. Yep, I was afraid of that. Now I'm in prison. Okay, there we go. Clearly, I gambled on not having that collision detection there, and I was unfortunately sad to be wrong. That's really mean. That's the B button. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, this remake just... It doesn't hit the way the original does. Like, the boss fights are completely different, and as for someone who only wants to push it as like a continuous run, like, that's not going to work out. Like, having to play on a controller I'm not used to. Some patterns just don't work at all. Like, yeah, not super enjoying that, but it's fine. We messed with it. It was worth trying. When that version goes live, if it's cheap enough, I look forward to being able to try the original on Steam, if I can get a controller I want working. But to say a lot of these conditions are suboptimal is putting it mildly. So I think for the rest of the time, I'm just going to load up the original back in our emulation here. And I want to see if I can try and get a no-miss. Do I expect to get a no-miss? Not really. Is it possible? Sure. I've done every single segment of this game deathless, but could happen, it might not. I will be using Tom for that. Those papers are worth a ton of points, but I prioritized the apple and I'd forgotten about it until it was almost too late. Sacrifices had to be made. There's still no speed up. Wait, I need the E. There we go. There we go. There we go. What a trooper. Oh, that's a waste. Definitely did not want that yet. But maybe this will do us another extend, who knows. Then again, if I'm going for no misses, like, that's not really that relevant. Oh yeah. So I missed that cycle, that's unfortunate. If you want to have the fastest possible fight, you have to tag them as they're on their way down. Didn't want that yet. For sure thought everybody was gone. Oh well. Pretty good. You have to play out this stage though. Look at that koi. The goal there was to fall on top of the snowball, and unfortunately the enemy's collision detection won out. I did not want that to happen. I had no problem gambling that it happened, and now I know better. Still sucks. Would have liked to have been thrown a bone there, but I guess that's not the game's MO. Goes. Yellow power up first is never a good omen. It's the least important of the 3 power-ups. Three of the same power-up. Pretty unlucky. Can't lie about that. Actually missed one. Okay, there's our other power-ups. Thank goodness. Starting to get a little worried. I want to save that. Whee! Hello, Kiki. Hope we're having a lovely day. The games are good. I actually beat this game with a new character. As in a character I never played prior to today, so that was cool. Boop ba doop boop boo. Up and away. Over we go. Games are games. Neat. We're playing for score. This would be insane right now. Bum bum bum. Probably should have waited. I don't love that. Yeah, that sounds spent to me. I know I would be. That was not what I expected. So I should have taken that guy out first. That was the mistake, but I could have absolutely remedied that. I didn't expect him to go upward that quickly. Like, he went up faster than he went to the right. So yeah, I lost. That was absolutely a lost life on my part. Oh wait, I don't want X. Actually, this is fine. I just have to wait out on the top. Open, please. Definitely don't want T or X. I'll take R, I hope. Power up. That's everything. Good beats. 2.5 hours wrapping presents. What a trooper. Come here. Okay, good enough. Oh. Didn't want that yet. That's unfortunate. Do I have any juice left from that? Not really. Figures. That's why I didn't want that yet. That stage is so much easier. We don't have to worry about all the problems that are clearly there. Big oops. But I snagged the incorrect letter in a 2-1, and that was rough. I should have jumped off the snowball when I had a chance. Good old fried rice. Still getting all this yellow. I definitely do not want to see right now. Give a chance for this to score big though. Okay, so still no blue, which I don't like. Definitely gonna need that one. Not lucky. Without blue, you can't do the fastest possible kill on this boss. Wasn't really much I could do about it, though. Well, the first wave was good. Oh, I guess you can if you're good at mashing. We'll take those. Self-doubt was real. Still no blue. Okay, that's how we want that to go. Go right to 2-3, kill everything. Hope for the best. Finally a blue. Alright, now we have everything we need. Yep. Oh well. Man, to think I would have had to readjust this for the remake. This boss fight was weird. Okay. There we go. Wanna cry about it? Wear the daddy pants. Okay. Mass jump. Okay. Ignore you. Almost missed that jump. That actually scared me. She sounds like a cat when she's screaming, and I can't get that out of my brain. Take you out first. There we go. Here's just score and possibly extra letters. More letters would be nice. Got a duplicate, that's on me. Meow. This music is a jam. Love the stage 4 theme. One single tomato. That ball just wanted to keep going, huh? Okay, chillin'. Done this fight deathless once today. I wouldn't mind doing it again. Drop in. Maybe I'm gonna go over here. That was really good. Really good phase 1. Really? Just snuck up underneath, huh? That's on me. I had no business moving that direction. Very unfortunate. Oh my god. That's the thing I forget about the most in this fight. In addition to all the other problems this fight has, the enemies can just walk through your snowballs like they're not even there. And I think all enemies can do that, but those guys are particularly problematic about it because they're really fast. Like their walk speed and vertical movement speed are not to be trifled with. Nice, actually hit that. Interesting. That's, I think, a mistake. I think I got an extra there. Didn't pay enough attention. Let's see what happens. Alright, this guy's being a troll. Not super surprised. That's not good. Clearly I should have tried to jump that, but I got a little bit greedy. Alright, last life and a prayer. I know I said no miss attempts, but anything that gets the stage 4 boss, I'm gonna at least try to finish. Seems unlikely, but why not, right? Only one power up. Gross. Not my favorite. Yeah, game's being kind of mean right now. In addition to all the trolling, I'm getting bad power up RNG on the rebound. Couldn't get through that. Okay. Yeah, I got greedy there. All right, we'll reset. Ugh. That one was definitely on me. Ugh. That stage 4 boss was really bad. Like, I shouldn't have died once, much less 3 times. They were all mistakes by yours truly. Fried rice. Yellow nugget omen. We'll keep going. Damn, 4 letters already? That's fast. Still no red, don't love it. Juice martini, let's go. Take care of this real quick. Alright, trophy, let's go. Get that T. Still no red power up. Trolling continues. Okay. All right then. Keep getting trolled. Walk all the way here to get this one. Still don't like not having red, especially going into World 3. Slow. That was gross. It's on me too. I should have tagged him, dropped, and then come back. I totally blipped that one. Ah, don't love it. So we'll keep trying at least for a little bit longer. And I probably didn't want an X. Just because I tend to prefer other letters prior to this hidden chest. Yeah, that's my fault. I should have sent that thing packing before I opened the chest. That's just total blunder on my part. Without that, we don't have a good chance to power up. I forget you can press the button to advance that. Not X or T, please. Give me those kebabs. I tried to go for the E and I was a little bit late. Still doing really bad in terms of power-ups. Use some better luck there. See what this yields us. Just red. Where's my blue? Wow, nothing, huh? I'm gonna restart this one. Bad seed. I didn't mean to get the T there, but the other issue was like just not having blue there doesn't make me feel like things are gonna work out okay, so hard pass. I can roll again. A is fine. Definitely looking for blue. I would still like to have red, but definitely good that I have blue. There we go. Okay. It's a lot of points. Go snag this T. Trying to kill that guy with the letter, but okay. Yeah, don't love the fact that's an extra. But then again, we're doing no miss attempts, so I guess that doesn't matter. Oops. Corn dog, please. Fully leveled. Okay. Sometimes snagging that food can cause the soft lock, but I saw the star pop out of his head already, so I figured I was safe. And we're good to go. Just over here. Wipe that out. Go. There we go. I was gonna manipulate that guy to go down. Probably gonna play that a little bit differently. Push the wall. That went wrong. Yeah, also not good. That was really awkward. That guy getting hit at all. There we go. Oof, no additional letters. Don't love that. Not today. We were denied the melon. Okay, so for this, if I end up taking a death, I'll reset one last time, and then I'll just make that the last attempt. Oh, I forgot to get the one on the left, damn it. That was good damage. Could have been better, but still good. That's really good. No! Okay, that was really scary. I thought for sure I was getting tagged. Okay, very good. Probably the best World 4 boss fight I've ever had. The center. I want something different. Okay, there we go. That'll work. Okay, to the wall. Very good. Talk myself out of it. Whoa, okay, that was terrifying. Had not seen that yet. Like, I knew he could do that, but he just didn't blast past the corner, and that was really scary. Whoa, okay, yeah, I see. That was almost a huge mistake. I'm shocked that went through. I didn't see that happen yet. And also the other guy should have been dead. That's what happens in this game. One mistake leads to an avalanche. That's so rough. I jumped too early. So I made 3 mistakes in a row that essentially cost me 3 lives, and that's not okay. I'm not okay with that, so we'll make this the last attempt. I think that's the furthest I've gotten an actual run without a death. So yeah, that sucks. That super sucks. And I don't mean just today, I mean period. I don't think I ever made it to 5-5 without a death before. I want this to be an E. I'll wait it out. Yeah. Definitely want that one. I like being fully powered up here. I love that. Oh. I was clearly willing to chase that to the ends of the earth. I'm not going to count that as an attempt. That was just lots of nonsense that shouldn't have happened. Boo earns. No kebabs for me. Okay. Still could use some fast movement speed. There we go. Asking you shall receive. Give me that fish. Yeah. I want that yet. Okay. Okay, don't throw this one away this time. Okay. Go get this tea. Gotta love the beans, right? Better grab those first. Unfortunate. It's not really unfortunate. That was a duplicate. Okay. Interesting, there's no letter that time. Dun 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 dun. Remember to hydrate, everybody. There's the star. Very good. Junk food for everybody. Okay. We dancing. Okay. Oops, go to this. Hang out down here. There we go. Wow, nice dodge. Ain't no scrub. Wouldn't you like to know? I'll be sure to ask her next time I see her. That was a mistake. Don't kill me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is where things become problematic, when they don't stay on for enough time to get tagged. It's kind of obnoxious. The Santa emote's sick, though. What's up, Zero for Death? Got here for the last run. Currently deathless since World 4, which is good. That wasn't a T? Of course. The whole reason I did that was on the pretense that the snowball would bounce away from the wall and carry me with it. That's not the first time that's happened, but if you're too close to it, it doesn't work. Unfortunately, I was too close to it, and I was too late to do anything about it. It's a fun game, but it's pretty merciless. Particularly this boss fight. This boss fight is really hairy. I didn't want that to happen either. Yeah, we're way behind here. Didn't want that to happen. Gotta wait them things out. Didn't think he'd come that way. Sure. Cool. Definitely did not react to that. I want that to stay there for now. We're significantly behind the 8-ball here. Yeah, I was playing it earlier. It was kind of frustrating because I couldn't set my controls to my my fight stick. Worked fine for the pad, not for the stick, and that's a quality of life. That's a quality of life setting for me. If that can be fixed come the full release, then I'm on board. Or if that doesn't happen, then probably not gonna get that much time for me. I can't get up there. Put that turn to X. That's off the wall. One power-up's better than none, I guess. Still got an uphill battle to go. Oof. Thank you. Okay, this stage is our only real power-up get left. One. Only one. Okay. So we don't have blue, which super sucks. Blue is the power-up I always want the most. We'll just have to make do with what we have. That was really hairy. All right, bunny time. My fault. Let the wall take care of that one. This was actually a mistake. I should be down 2 already. Gross. Okay, that conveyor belt started up way earlier than I wanted it to. Whoops. Whoops. Should have been lower than that. It's on me for forgetting. There's a lot of enemies. Scary. Yeah, we gotta deal with this now. Okay. Couple of really hairy spots, but it's finished. But now I've only got 1 life for the last stage, so this has to be perfect or else we're done. Last stage is pretty tough. I'd love to go to the left and figure out how that joystick platform works, but I haven't quite done that yet. Whoa, okay. I guess I went a little bit too far to the right. That's unfortunate. There's a reason I don't play a lot of one-hit KO games. All right, that's still a great day of effort. I once CC'd it for the first time with a character I never played before, so that was awesome. And I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. That's going to do it for episode 7. I will be back, I'm hoping, next month for episode 8. Let's check the calendar. The next one will be on January the 5th. But unfortunately, on the 5th, I will be out of town for AGDQ, so that won't be a thing. The 19th is the day before the holiday, and there's a chance I may not be around then, so we may not be back until February. But we've got a couple of events on RGL coming up in January y'all should love, particularly Jankuary. So hope y'all tune in for that. Let's go ahead and get some music going and find someone to host. Rough set of attempts. When this game wants to be cruel, it's kind of the worst. But what are you gonna do, right? Oh, there. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and catch you on the next one. All right, looks like Toad's online doing some daily Nippa, so y'all enjoy. Catch you next time.